Bobrisky was guarded like president in Kirikiri prison, spent only 3 weeks out of 3 months, and received VIP treatment, FIJ report. FIJ report. Despite being sentenced to 6 months for Naira abuse in April, it was gathered that Bobrisky spent only 3 weeks incarcerated before allegedly negotiating his early release. Nigerian cross-dresser Okone Idris Olarewaju, popularly known as Bobrisky, has found himself at the center of a burgeoning scandal following revelations about his time in Kirikiri prison. Despite being sentenced to 6 months for Naira abuse in April, it was gathered that Bobrisky spent only 3 weeks incarcerated before allegedly negotiating his early release. However, the controversy started on Tuesday, when social media influencer Martins Vincent Osi, known as Very Dark Man, shared a recorded phone conversation in which Bobrisky confessed to serving prison term outside the facility. According to his claims, he reportedly paid about 15 million to have the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) drop money laundering charges against him. The FIG exclusively reports that sources familiar with the situation revealed that Bobrisky was taken to Kirikiri Custodial Center following his sentencing in April, but was released after just 3 weeks. However, he was officially freed from prison in August. A prison official told FIG that Bob spent only 3 weeks there with us in Kirikiri before he was transferred to another undisclosed location. This was where he spent his time. It was all arranged and money was involved, the source added. The official revealed that Bobrisky was guarded like a president until the socialite's secret departure after 3 weeks. She received VIP treatment throughout her stay. The source continued. She lived in a special cell. The money she claimed to have paid is true, and there are no lies about that. Yes, she did pay. While prison authorities restricted Bobrisky's interaction with other inmates, this limited the visibility of his eventual disappearance. There was one instance when a guy was on a video call with his girlfriend and unexpectedly turned the camera to Bobrisky. The official recounted this was considered as an invasion of her privacy, and as a consequence, he was confined to his cell for nearly 2 months. As I mentioned, she was heavily guarded, which minimized such incidents. She was quietly taken away after 3 weeks, the source said. On Wednesday, Sahara reported that the renowned lawyer and human rights activist Femi Falana's son had given Very Dark Man 24 hours to retract his offensive and derogatory publication against him or face legal action. In a letter from Falana's legal counsel, Taiwo E. Olewanle, on Wednesday, the activist was given 24 hours to retract his statement and issue a public apology. The controversy stemmed from Very Dark Man's claim that Falana demanded 10 million naira from Bobrisky in exchange for removing his name from the record of the EFCC. Olawanle characterized Very Dark Man's statement as a vicious, wicked, and reckless ploy designed to tarnish Falana's reputation among the public. Olawanle stated emphatically that without any fear of contradiction, Falana has never spoken to Bobrisky regarding any alleged pardon or any other matter. He emphasized that while freedom of expression is a constitutional right, it must be exercised responsibly, and individuals should not damage another person's reputation through unfounded allegations. Olawanle said, "We therefore demand immediate retraction of the offensive and derogatory publication, as well as an apology permanently published in all the platforms to which you have disseminated it without any justification whatsoever. Be advised that if you do not receive your formal retraction and apology as demanded within 24 hours of the receipt hereof, we shall proceed with our client's instruction to seek appropriate legal remedies, including monetary damages against you for your incendiary publication and dissemination of defamatory statement. We hope that this salient issue raised herein will urgently rather be addressed by you in your own interest," he added. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Very Dark Man accused Bobrisky of failing to repay a debt of 4 million naira. To support his claims, he leaked a video recording that purportedly reveals how the crossover navigated the 6 months jail term in April. According to Very Dark Man, Bobrisky allegedly bribed EFC officers with 15 billion naira to drop the money laundering charges against him. In the same video, Very Dark Man alleged that Bobrisky paid 10 million naira to Falz Folarin Falana and his father, Femi Falana, to intercede on his behalf and plead for a pardon. Following these allegations, the EFCC has launched an investigation into claims that some of its officers accepted 15 million naira from Bobrisky to dismiss the money laundering charges on him. The inquiry, directed by the EFCC chairman Ola Olukoyede, comes in light of a viral audio recording in which Bobrisky, ex-convict, made this allegation. Like I've said before in other this article, I'm asking myself, wait, how are you? Why you go commit bribe? Can't come as I can't talk say you commit bribe. Like I don't get. It gets some things when I don't normalize for this country. Like play, we don't normalize bribery and corruption. Do you people know that? Like play, we don't deal like this now. Normalize bribery and corruption. In the Senate climb, the people involved in this matter will be facing serious interrogation by now. The major problem is not Bobrisky or VDM, but our institution. It is a reflection that inflation people have been buying their way out of prison before. Are you just finding out? While those who does not have anyone to call are languishing in prison for crime they did not even commit. That's the problem. This is an insult on our collective intelligence before the international community. I did tell you. They need to investigate what transpired between EFCC and Obi Kubana that made the agency to drop the charges against him too. We talk about Femi Falana, Fast Falana, and Bobrisky, and the very dark man. You see where they go. Instead of putting him in prison, some highly connected individuals connive with some correction officers to give him a non-custodial enjoyment. Nigeria is a wonderful country and still had the guts to come outside and share it for us to see. Even former heads of states and even former heads of states and president of Nigeria served jail term in prison, but common cross-dresser was allowed to stay in a duplex close to the prison. There is nothing that cannot happen in this country, Nigeria. It is easier to point fingers. Nigeria today is like a big truck that lost control as a result of brake failure. Unfortunately, we are all occupants of that ill-fated truck that may likely crash and go into flames, except there is a rapid rescue exercise in place. But risky issue is 1 out of 1 million. It's not even out, it's not even one. How about that issues to even worry about? We not go rest until we see Bobrisky on boxers and singlet inside Kirikiri. You and who? If I be Bobrisky, I will walk to the prison yard myself and ask them to lock me up for 2 years. This is way too simple for him to do. Tell me why I will not agree with a honest and truthful man that constantly called a certain country a zoo. Come on, we're not talking about that now. No. Don't go there. Funny. Tell me the difference between that prison and that house he stayed. He's still locked down for 6 months, same penalty. I pray people get punishment that they deserve, because if ever rich scot-free, okay, if the rich go scot-free with the bad they did, the poor will also look for a way to be rich just to get scot-free. Although saying that thief, they arrest thief for this country. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.